So then, if all men are dogs, quit feeding them your gravy train. I'm telling you, I mean this. We talking about saving the whores in the street. We ought to be saving the whores in the church. You know, outside, they call them hoochies. Guess what I call them? Choochies. That's a church hoochie. See, what's the difference between what Uncle Sam says and what a rooster says and what a hoochie says? Well, Uncle Sam says Yankee Doodle Doo, a rooster says cock-a-doodle doo, and a hoochie says any doodle doo. Okay, I'm not trying to start no trouble. All I'm trying to tell you, there are some sisters in the church who are like the doors of the church. Whosoever will, let him come. Ain't getting no help in there. Yeah. Hey, all the brothers help me out. Look at somebody and say, sausages. She says, there are certain things I will not do to get a man or keep a man. Will not be like one that is veiled. In other words, she's saying, I will watch how I'm dressed. I will not look like I'm sexually available. Somebody said, all they want me for is my body, not my brains. Well, if all they see is your body and they don't hear nothing about your brains, what else should they want? If all you are apple-bottom jeans and a push-up bra, if all you show is your body, I'll never forget, I was coming down 75th. I need to go ahead and wrap it up. I was coming down 75th Exchange from the post office. And I knew it was a real babe alert, because not only were the guys looking, but the women were looking too. And so by the currency exchange on 75th and Exchange, I saw it. Summertime, hot. She had on a mesh, whatever it was, with no underclothing on at all. And she was going in that direction. I was over here, and I could see her backside. And baby had back. So I knew, I said, now if I drive around to the front, I'd be able to see something else too. And I said, Lord, please help me. Please help me, Lord. Please help me. And so I go down, and I'm not gonna lie, I want to turn, I ain't gonna lie. But I didn't turn. And so I was sharing it. And this is my assistant pastor right here, Pastor Lyles. Stand up, Pastor Lyles. Wave your hand. So I was sharing this with the assembly when we're talking about keeping ourselves pure, 2 Timothy 2:2. So he called me afterwards. He said, Pastor, he said, when you told the story, we first started telling it, I knew you got the victory. I said, well, how could you be sure I got the victory? And he said, because if you hadn't got the victory, we wouldn't have been hearing that story. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Show you right. I tell the brothers something. Don't tell the women this. Don't let them know this. But brothers, women are an emotional bank. They are an emotional bank. So then, you only get interest when you make deposits. So if you give them love, they'll take it and they'll give it back to you. See, many of us wonder why we have checks that bounce. It's because they come back marked insufficient funds. You haven't put enough in to draw anything out. So you got to make an investment. I'm going to show you in a minute. So you give them drama, they'll work with that too. Yeah. And they'll give it back to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Oh, yeah. All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. Come on, stand up, stand up, stand up. All the single ladies, all the single ladies. Now repeat after me. Now get a little attitude, okay? Get a little attitude. I know that ain't you, but come on, just for the pastor. Help me preach this thing. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Now just look around at everybody and say after me. No wed, no bed, no contract, no contact, no ring, no thing. Yeah. Why? Because sex is the super glue of the soul. Let me show you something real quick. I'm almost done. Let me show you something quick. Here's my little thing here. Now, I need a close-up camera to help me out. Now, let me show you something. This is both tape. Can you see it? So God has made sex the Velcro of the soul. And so what happened is, you see, she done been with white dudes, she done been with black dudes, she done been with Hispanic dudes, she done been with Chinese dudes. So she done been with everybody. And so what? So the Bible says, 1 Corinthians 6:19, he that is joined to a harlot has made himself one flesh. God has made sex the icing on the cake, the apex of the soul. Now she finds her soulmate. And this is her soulmate. And she wants to bond with her soulmate. But because she done been bonded to everybody else, but here's a virgin. And she hadn't been with anybody. And she bonds. She bonds.